Welcome back to another D Skateboard Onshape tutorial video at Bryanston School. In this video we are going to complete the assembly of your skateboard with the deck and trucks and all the other components. So first of all, let's start a new assembly. So we're going to click on the little plus to insert a new tab, and we're going to create an assembly, and then we'll have a blank empty assembly. So the first part we're going to bring in is going to be the deck. So we'll go to insert, and you can see it's a part studio within our current document. So we're going to just open up the deck and bring in the deck, and we're going to tick the box to say that we're happy to insert that part, and then as before we're going to right click and fix our deck in place. So the deck now cannot move, and we can add in other components. So I'm going to show you how to add in one of the trucks, one of the gaskets, one of the sets of nuts and bolts, and then you can carry on adding those in to complete your assembly. So insert, and the first thing we're going to add in is a gasket. So left click on gasket and left click to place that. Let's just close the dialog. Restore that one. And so tick the box and then close the dialog so we don't add any more in. Now this is already in the right orientation, so we can just simply use a fasten mate, pick one of the corners. We'll pick this one and make sure we pick the same matching corner on here, and the gasket goes in place. So nice and simple, and that won't spin around because it's fixed in place. Let's bring in the trucks next. So just close that dialog, insert, and this time we want an assembly, and it's going to be our truck sub-assembly. So we can bring that in, place it somewhere that we want, tick the box to say we're happy, and clearly our truck is in the wrong orientation. So let's select the base of the truck, and we can rotate that through 180 degrees. Now we can actually type in 180, save fiddling around, and then click to say that we're happy. But it's also the wrong way around in terms of this axle wants to be parallel with the board. So let's select that and spin it around this. Make sure you select the angle tool, not the line tool. So spin that round, and again we can type in 90 to get it 90 degrees, and we're happy with that. And then we can go ahead and just do the same again. And the truck model's got the double set of holes. We want the end holes. So again, fasten mate, pick top surface of the end hole, corresponding hole on the gasket, and that lines up. And if I just right click and then left click on isometric, we've got that set up. So we can repeat that for the other end, but let's put a set of nut, bolt and washers in. So close the dialog box, insert, let's go to fasteners, and we can bring those in. So let's just for the moment bring in one screw, one nut and one washer. And let's start with this one, and let's start with the screw. So we're going to do a fasten mate. I'm going to zoom in, just pick the top surface, hold down shift and then pick the center of the top surface, and over here likewise just hold down shift and I can select the top of the countersink, left click to place it in. Next we'll fix the washer, so we'll pick the top surface of the washer in the center. We can zoom in with the mouse wheel again, make sure that we're picking that mate connector, zoom out, spin it around, zoom in, and select that face, hold down the shift key, then we can select the correct mate connector, left click, tick to say that we're happy. And then again on that washer, just select the sort of the lowermost face now, hold down shift, left click the mate connector, come out and come over to the nut on that face, hold down the left shift key, click on it, and then tick it. And then we can see that we've got that part in and the nuts through the screw and everything else. So the other thing that we can do, we can actually create a pattern of parts. So if we go to the assembly linear pattern, we can pick the parts. So let's pick our screw, let's pick our nut, let's pick our washer, and then let's pick a direction. So let's pick the face here of that, and if we come out, we can see that it's tried to do it 25 millimeters, and we know that distance isn't 25 millimeters. That distance is 42 millimeters. So type in 42 and it puts it over there. Now we can do a second direction. So if we pick that face there, you can see that it's come back this way. We can change the direction. They've gone there. They've not gone the right distance. And this distance is 63 millimeters. And that's put those there. And then we can left tick. And that's actually saved us a lot of time. Instead of having to bring those all individually, we've done those as a group. So we just need to do the same at the other end. Well, can we do it a bit more quickly? Well, we could try and mirror those parts. So let's use the assembly mirror and the instances to mirror. So I'm just going to drag that over everything that we've got. So the deck's not selected, but everything else is. And then for the mirror plane, there's not a flat plane, but if I come up close to the origin and pick an edge that sort of lines up with the origin, I don't know if you can, I'll try and zoom in. That lines up with the origin, and the blue line, the blue axis line, is going left to right along the length of the board, which is what we want. So that's what we want. So I'm just going to left click on that to select it. And you can see that everything has mirrored on there. Now I could go to the mirror strategy. If I show that, basically we've got all incidences are selected, and I might just need to update that if it didn't do what it did, but it should do that straight away. So I'm just going to close that, and I'm going to tick that for the mirror, right click, isometric, and we've actually assembled everything nice and quickly. So well done for getting this far. The last video will show you how to make a quick drawing of your skateboard assembly that you can then put into your portfolio. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.